Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Tony. So today I'd like to invite you to do 40 days of forgiveness. Why forgiveness and why 40 days? First, we'll start with forgiveness. As we go through this spiritual journey called life, we bump into certain people and sometimes it's not always pleasant. Now, I know we like to think that that event happened and it's in the past and it's no longer affecting us. But for some of us, those hurts and grievances and negative experiences that occurred are still within our subconscious and they're still having an effect on us whether we realize it or not. I did a 10-day silent meditation called Vipassana, and during that silent meditation I was shocked and surprised to see just how much stuff was coming up from below the surface that I thought I had dealt with years ago that still needed to be addressed. Big things, small things, all kinds of things. So my hope for you is that during these 40 days, whatever you're carrying below the surface that needs to be healed will be healed. Now, I want to explain what forgiveness is and what forgiveness isn't. Forgiveness is not, I don't want to say accepting, but it's not saying that the person's behavior was okay. So you're not saying that what happened to you is okay or that you agreed with it. And it also does not mean you're inviting the person who harmed you back into your life. That's not what's taking place. What forgiveness is you're releasing your connection to whatever took place. Whoa, I'm filming outside, so there's going to be bees and all kinds of things flying around. So what forgiveness is you're releasing your connection to whatever took place. That emotional charge that the situation or event once had has now been released. So that if you think about it, or in fact you probably won't even ever need to think about it, it'll no longer have that same charge and it'll no longer be affecting you. I'm going to give you an example right now. I'm sure we've all had this happen. Has someone ever said something to you and suddenly you reacted, not responded, but reacted? You had an unconscious reaction and you didn't know why? Often it's because what took place in your past is being triggered by what's taking place in your present. So when you do this forgiveness work, it's going to heal that stuff from your past so that you can really live a truly conscious life. Now I'm going to give you my two procedures that I use, or my two methods for going about these next 40 days. When I do my forgiveness work, by the way, I only take a few minutes to do it every day. When I do my forgiveness work, I first enter a meditative state. If you don't meditate, just take a few deep breaths and close your eyes and relax. And when I'm in that meditative state, I tell myself the following: I now forgive every person, place, or thing that has knowingly or unknowingly, intentionally or unintentionally hurt, harmed, or endangered me. And in like fashion, I am forgiven by every person, place, or thing that I have intentionally or unintentionally, knowing or unknowingly hurt, harmed, or endangered. I forgive everyone for everything. I am forgiven by everyone for everything. It's that simple. You don't have to memorize the affirmation right now. I have it down below in the description box for you to check out. So I tell myself that, and if during my meditation anyone comes to mind, I see the person as they are and I say, I forgive you, I release you, and I visualize little angel wings on them and I see them flying off and becoming smaller and smaller. And what that image is doing is it's showing my subconscious that their effect in my life is now being diminished and they no longer have an effect in my life. Sometimes the same people will come up every day. It's okay. There's layers to forgiveness. When you're entering your meditative state, you're going to the root causes of your issues. So just be patient with yourself. Let it be a gentle process and try it for the full 40 days. Now that's the first procedure I do. The second procedure I do is as I'm going throughout my day, let's say somebody pops up in my head, irrespective of how much pain the person caused me, I say to the person, or I just say to myself, I forgive this person, I release this person, and even if I want to take it one step further, I say I love this person, and I see them with little angel wings going off. It's telling my subconscious again, this person no longer affects me. And I even sometimes say that, this person no longer affects me. And I find that that person's effect in my life, that impact that they once had becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. Another great bonus to doing this process is as you go throughout your day, you're training your mind not to carry around resentments and grievances. When something happens now, instead of getting upset and carrying it with you the rest of the day, you'll release it immediately. You'll say, I release you, I forgive you. And so you're training your brain not to take on stuff that's not good for it. And essentially you'll be making room for more positive things to enter your mind and enter your life. So try this process out for 40 days. It's incredibly powerful. For those of you who believe in the law of attraction, which I'm a big fan of, if you feel stuck in your life, do this process. That emotional baggage you've been carrying around with you, it'll allow you to release, and your vibration will clean up, your mind, your thoughts will be more and more peaceful, and your life will really go to a higher level. So try this out, 40 days of forgiveness. It'll transform your life. And be sure to subscribe. I'll be back next week with another video.